Alright guys, so this is the second video for today. So I am in the full gear. I'm just trying to put the glove on as the last part of it. So I do basically the remake of the Delta Force uniform for Shigar and Gordon, two Delta snipers who were placed on the battlefield in 1993 in Somalia during the Battle of Mogadishu, or what they call the Moog. I basically right now am currently playing as both if I don't have the main weapon. As of everything gear-wise, I'll be showing around all the gear and what it's used for. So to start off with everything, we have what they used as Delta Force Squadron. They used the Protect skateboard helmets, or skateboard helmets. Simple, complex, not even complex. This one I got off of Amazon for a cheap price. I ended up putting the Velcro right here on both sides, as you see. Has Velcro here, has Velcro under there. Zip ties a hold down. Well, I'm about to tell you what it is. Zip ties a hold down back here for the goggles. Ties on both sides here, going to here, up to there, both sides, holding down the goggles. Has some Velcro up here as well. Pretty cheap price. It's adjustable, different sizes. Sorry about the dog in the background, it's the neighbors. The goggles that are on here are GI standard military goggles. They've used these things since World War I. They've gotten a little bit better design-wise. They use them still up to date nowadays as it being a good use. They'll keep in the standard glass that it is in. They won't ever put in sunglass one. It has to be able to be seen and has to be able to just cover the dust and everything. It's not meant to basically block anything else. Yes, I understand this shirt's not accurate. I am trying to find it. I'm going to get a tan one. But as of starting from there, coming down, we have a U.S. Army compass pouch that they've used in World War II, I think is when they started coming out. And they ended up using them through Vietnam, Cold War, and also in Somalia, some of other areas like Pakistan, so a few other places. That is connected to a harness, which is going to be connected to the belt that I'll show in a minute. The shirt, BDU tricolor shirt, Desert Storm colors. You could get it on Amazon, or you could get it at different circle stores that are in your area. I got two of them. I got was in Tennessee. I'm going to get some different ranks because I'm going to be doing a Ranger, one of the U.S. Rangers cosplay as well. Then I have another Sergeant, which I'm doing the uniform for. And I got Sergeant as the rank, as I can see here. This is Sergeant in the U.S. Marine Corps, as that's what the most Delta Force soldiers were. Moving down from that, I ended up getting on Amazon. I had my dad's dog catching when he was in the Army, but decided to go on Amazon, found some cheap ones. Put the information on there, your last name as the first one. Second line has your first, last name is your top bar. Second one is your first name and then your middle initial, social security underneath that. Then underneath that is your blood type, and then that is basically your religion. Moving down from that, we got a military, military combat vest, bulletproof. I don't have the plates in it. I'm ordering some. I'm gonna get some plates ordered. They're pretty cheap. Have 3 mag pouches, holds. I got 1 BB gun pouch or mag there, other one on this side, and then I got a actual M4 carbine clip in there. Same thing with the pouch on the side here. The pouch is kind of, or the vest, as you see, is kind of just hanging here because of the fact I couldn't get the Velcro on. It's not going to stay on for some reason. It's tried its best, but it doesn't want to. But like I said, this vest actually fits up to a pretty good size as of the waist and everything. So pretty good for the price. Like I said, this is a lot of gear, so the fact is it's not going to stay on well anyways. But it still stays loose enough. Moving on from that, I just got some Walmart walkie-talkies. I got one on the vest as of now. I'm going to be ordering some adult ones on Amazon. You know, the ones that are better. I got a little map in the pouch here. You know, a map of a abandoned building in our area. That's marked with marker, pen, everything, just showing a layout. You know, basically a attack formation that we do. Down from that, I got a American patch. They usually have the American flag patch right in the middle of the vest, and that's usually what marked, you know, U.S. Army. I still got to get the one patch sewed right here. That won't be a problem. I just got to get with my Aunt Trina, and she's going to be able to sew it on for me. Moving on from that, these are GI standard gloves that they use. They call them pilot gloves, but Delta Force used them as well during the Battle of the Moat. Very standard, you know, that's what they used back in those days. Moving on from that, before I get down to anything past the waist, you got my M16A. Well, in the BB gun form, what it came with, it's classified the M16A3, but it used to be black, and it actually didn't cost that much as you think. I ended up getting, the most expensive was probably the red dot sight, this rail, and the flashlight. Flashlight is 1,000 lumens. If I could actually flash here, you kind of see, you know, it's daylight, so it doesn't shine that bright. Old suppressor with another old suppressor in the inside from 2 different toy guns. Took a clamp to it, actually looks pretty good. Took the tie knot and did a tie around the metal loop here and just put some tape around that as well. Put the flashlight on there and the bottom bar, wrapped it around to here, but taped that around, which is actually what Hoot, one soldier, that's what he did with his gun, was actually did that. Got the red dot sight up here. Actually, it is fine now. I don't know if you guys could kind of see it through there. If not, you can kind of see it against that tree if you look very closely. I got red and green. It's the 2 colors that is on this, standard wise. Flip down caps for protection. Got the rail system here that holds the sight. Just a screw on down there. Magazine matches both of these on this side. Paint was actually pretty cheap. You could actually Rust-Oleum, green and tan are the 2 spray paints that I got at Walmart and did the spray paint. Moving on to the back of the gun, I wrapped some tape around it. Usually this metal piece would go right here, but of course I did the same thing as the front, except for it's a longer string. It wraps around here. You can see the bulbs, wrap the tape around. That's what I could see on the actual, the one thing is you see that string, what it's used for, keeps the gun from moving, just keeps it still like that around your neck. It extends it, you know, keeps it in place from moving around. If you need to, you know, pull it up, put it back down, just hanging there, pull it back up, pull it back down. And it's pretty simple, straightforward from that. I'm going to be ordering some more of these clips from Amazon because the pouches I'm about to show you at the waist, I only got 3 magazines in total for the M16A2, I guess you could basically call it. That's not the gun that Gordon ended up actually using in real life or in the movie. He actually used the M4A1 carbine, which was one of the first gen carbines within the M4 family. His is, of course, had the paint skin. You know, everything that's on my M16 is accurate to what he had on the M4. I just don't have the M4 because I'm gonna buy it. But actually, that is everything from the top. So I'm gonna do another camera angle, show you what's around along the belt and what I have on my knees and. Alright guys, so I took out the gloves because of the fact of recording everything. But this is the belt. You guys standard military use. This is an original, has the harnesses you see straps right down here. The start on the belt, I'll actually say another compass pouch, as you see here. Easily flip it open, flip it closed. Don't have the compass in there or anything, but next is this is a ammo pouch. I could open it, 3 mags fits inside. It's a newer form. I fit 3 of them. Pouches on the side for grenades, has 2 of them, 1 on each side. You put with a combination of 3 M16 mags. Next is the holster, which is you got BBs in there for the gun, but this is basically a mag holster on the side of it. Got this at the One Circle store in actually Mishawaka, so that's for pretty cheap. Next we got the M1911 BB gun. Actually pretty good price on Amazon. Mag is almost about accurate to what it is. Does cock, as you can see. Barrel does move when you try and cock it back. So it has realistic functions. Clip back in just like that, easy to use. Moving on from that, we got a canteen. This canteen is going to be replaced as of the fact that it's broken at the cap, but this is a canteen pouch, at least what they use. Next onto that, we have a medic's pouch, as you can see right here. I have no medic supplies in it, I just have like a bandana or something in it, but this is the one medical pouch. Next onto that is actually the butt pouch, which is a giant pouch that they would carry supplies in, like maybe a screwdriver to change out attachments on your guns or get rid of the attachments. Maybe had some guy's hand in it that you found on the ground when you were loading stuff up on the trucks, as you can see in the one scene. Actually in here I got duct tape, I got some painter's tape, which is a blue tape. I got a screwdriver, and I got a few more tools in there that are actually handy to use. Moving on to that, I got another mag pouch, as you see here, same thing as the other one on this side. Like I said, I'm hoping to get 6 more bags, so I could put 3 in each one, have the extra mags. I found some dummy grenades on Amazon. I'm going to buy them, buy 4. Moving on to that, you got your standard pistol pouch pistol mag pouch, which I'm going to try and see if I can find 2 more pistols mags to the 1911. But moving on from that, that's actually very simple. Tell you, I probably spent a good amount of money on a lot of this, but now we're going to lower the camera a little bit so I can show you what the knee pads I use and the boots I use. Alright, moving on from the belt, now you got to the knee pads, which these are military knee pads, black. Just got them actually in today. Standard, what they used. It is accurate, not fake, nothing like that. I don't have the night vision on me because I don't really have anything to carry it in, so it's just sitting in the house. But you guys did see that in the last video. Pants are BDU pants, desert camo. Boots after that. If I can move back here, actually I could probably keep this up. Tactical boots from Walmart, pretty cheap price. Got the size. Has B negative as a blood type, and actually B negative or B positive, negative, whatever it is, actually is not my blood type on there. So actually, to tell you the truth, I'm just going off of the one guy from the movie, what he had on his boots. As you see, he had his blood type taped onto his knee pad, and he ended up taking that off and putting that onto his boot. So that's actually what he had in the scene, so I'm just going off of what he had. But that's actually all for the gear, so let's move that camera back up so I can tell you the rest. So for any of you guys who actually watch my videos, do appreciate them. If you want to really know a total price on what you're actually probably going to spend on this uniform itself, for the Shigaren Gordon uniform, this is probably going to come out to a total, depending on where you are and what price changes are, than where you could actually get some of the stuff, because not all stuff is actually sold in surplus stores. So sometimes you got to get stuff on Amazon, like I said. In total, what I probably spent on this is probably close to $600, $700. That's what I probably spent so far. I'm going to be buying the M14 and the M4 carbine and different walkie-talkies, so that is going to add a little bit more price change on it. That right there is probably about $200 just right there. So as soon as I get those, I'm actually tell you. So now that I actually got all the gear, me and my friend Zane are going to Comic-Con this year in Chicago to see 2E2. If you don't know what that is, search it up. Get your tickets. It's a 3-day event. We're probably going to be there for 1 or 2 of the days. We'll maybe be there for half of Sunday, but we'll be there Saturday full day. But then Sunday we'll be there maybe half day, and then leave halfway through to head back home. But this is actually all the gear. I said pretty expensive to get. Military stuff ain't cheap. The night vision, if you really want to get accurate night vision, mine's not accurate. Mine's just I got at Walmart. So I got mine for only about close to $200. So if you really want the goggles that Hoot used in the one scene, you're probably going to spend about $4,000 to get the actual night vision. But as Shigaren Gordon, if you're doing Shigaren Gordon cosplay or dress up, whatever you want to call it, whatever you're wanting to call it, that's your opinion. But they didn't have night vision because, of course, they died, and they were like everyone else. They just thought they were going to be an in and out. So they didn't really have, the reason to carry night vision. They had water, but that was all because they were snipers, so they had to have water for air cover. But this is all. I said total price about around maybe $1,000, because you don't need night vision, so it's probably gonna be close to $1,000, depending on your area. I'd probably give you between maybe $500 to $1,000. So that's it, guys, for the video. Subscribe, watch the last video. It'll show you what I actually just recently got. I'm still waiting on the one canteen, so that'll actually add a lot more to it as soon as I get that canteen in. Trust me, when this canteen comes in, it'll be a hell of a lot better to have on me, because this one leaks. Because the cap's broken, it just leaks through. So, getting that in soon. I'm not really going to show that, but I'll do some vlogs here and there of maybe me shooting the BB gun, maybe showing some detailed stuff, doing different stuff on here. I'll be doing different vlogs, stuff like that. But this is really the only video that I have for now until I come up with another idea. So that's it for today, guys. So enjoy the rest of your day. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to love yourself. Stay positive.